All right. There's no push. Alright. Find a readme. Go to readme. Let's just like write down some of our ideas. Handle queries. Handle routing. Handle route params. Handle images. Handle scripting. Handle meta tags, handle link tags, media queries. It's probably good for now. I think scripting is going to be the hardest, so I'll probably do that last. Everything else, these are probably on the harder side. These are on the easier side. Okay. Already have it open somewhere else, so it's fine. Excellent. All right. All right, meta tags and link tags. Something else I want to do is type checks. Int. Testing. And maybe get all of those set up before we go too deep. I do want to see if Pydantic versus data classes is interesting. So maybe we'll start with that. I think for the type checks, we use MyPy. Not very mobile friendly. Not very small screen friendly, to say the least. So we'll do /them/bin/activate and we say source. And we do this. We go to the README and we'll do save your dependencies. And then we should be able to do MyPy --help maybe. /server. Is this just running the server? Oh, well, why does it take so long? Okay. That's so slow, actually. Okay, these are really good. This is good. This is very helpful. At least I know that it's looking at multiple files. Definitely looking at more files than I would want it to, though. So MyPy for certain folder. Oh, but it. Okay. I do that. MyPy source. All right, well, I'll take that. Okay, so let's go through each of these type errors one by one and resolve them, whether they're, we'll start with the errors. Duplicate module named index. Okay. Okay, well, I'm wondering how to resolve that. be something to look into. I need focus, new file, init. Files named are used to mark directories on disk as package directories if you have the files. And MyDir is on your path. You can import the code in module.py as spam.module or import module. Alright, so basically they're telling me to rename this to link once I have focus. Okay, so what you're telling me is if I go to server, now I can just do well, I guess I wouldn't do that here. So here. Okay, well that resolve that error, I believe. Okay, so we go to the next. Is there a way to show the type errors? Lower rating, but more downloads, and is from Microsoft. I guess we'll try it. Okay, well, what if I said this was a dictionary, string to string. But I have this. So how do I make type errors go away? How do I make type errors go away when I've already checked the type? Do I need to be explicit? Doesn't really help. See what ChatGPT has to say. The error is being reported by MyPy, not at runtime. Alright, let's just verify. Yeah. Okay, it's a really good guess. Okay, well. Now this is the code, and I still have the same error. Does Python support interfaces? Okay, well, I did do that, so. Okay, I'll try this. I highly doubt that it works. Okay. guess it needs to be any for now. There's an any type. Excellent. String any to the capital A. Do I need to say list here perhaps? Okay, so we just have these two type errors now. Casting. Oh. What did we do to finally get this to work? What the heck? Magic, okay, well, that's fine. We probably had an any somewhere, I guess. It's recursive type definition, that's crazy weird. Oh, we can't change the type. Oh, I'm reading the error wrong. There it is. That helps. Okay, well, MyPy gives error for missing imports for import star. Very well. Module lib has no attribute HTML. Does the server still run? Gonna import name HTML from lib. A module named lib.lib. Body. input. Nice. Excellent. Find the mypy command, and it is successful. Okay, but it doesn't like these named commands. I wonder if I started putting these explicitly. Does help. What's this error? Alright, see if we could do, I mean, it's not complaining here. That's pretty huge. So we'll do git add, git commit. Add mypy and enforce. No push yet. Okay, so now I want to know for mypy. MyPy acquire types. Good morning, Zia. How's it going? Enforce that project wide. Okay, so there's a mypy config. New file. I'm not focused. mypy.ini. Just go to the root. So put it there. How do I just generate like a really strict default? I need everything, so I'll just take it. We'll just see what happens. I want there to be errors. Excellent. Okay, and then we'll go through one by one, resolve these errors now. So this will be a tuple of dictionary of a dictionary dictionary from typing import tuple. This will be string to any dictionary, any it's nice. Go to tag 30. This needs a return. Guess I learned that diametrically magnetized magnets would work best for my use case with reed switches. Diametrically magnetized magnets. Is that magnets that need a current running through them for them to be magnetized? Otherwise, they're just a hunk of metal. A magnet is magnetized across its diameter and poles. It's different from most type of magnetized. Across their diameters. The north pole is on one curved side and the south pole is on the opposite. The pole's just weirder than normal, okay. Took me weeks to figure out Google has a little information on this topic. Damn. Well, I mean, you should figure it out. Good on you, you're able to do the research to figure it out. Oh, I didn't say it. Go through function by function, defining its return types. Split dictionary, the second argument should be a list of strings. Basically the poles need to be parallel with the reed switch. You would think a regular bar magnet or disc magnet placed parallel would work too, but no. Interesting. Okay. Comes down to the smallest details sometimes. Okay. Properties as strings is a list of string styles. List and dictionary. Yeah, why did I try to add these? Okay, well, it's just... we need to use this here instead. Okay. This is a list of string. All right. Another run of MyPy, see what else is an issue. And close others. Okay, so this returns a function. Well, there's a special way, I guess. We'll put that for now. So this returns a tag. This is a string. Do you think that this discovery will like slingshot you to like the end, or do you think there's a lot more to learn here? This is a list of your string. Probably want to make a new file. Types.py. Definitely a lot more. I'm gonna try normal cube magnets next. Trying to do this in a non-expensive. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. That's like a lot of development related activities. Try to save as much money as possible. And that's part of the reason why development, or at least software development, is so much nicer. You don't need to worry about costs. On a potential solution, shift the read switches somewhat and use some sort of insulator or magnet block material. Okay. Okay, well, you have a backup just in case. Alright. Time will tell. I keep typing the wrong thing. Oh, actually, we needed that. Tag or text. This is a dictionary, I guess, of string get honey. Need to from typing import list dictionary honey. Okay, well, let's figure out the resolution for both of these one at a time. Tag or text. Argument children to tag has incompatible type. It is a tuple, not a list. It's a tuple. Means this needs to be a tuple. I guess we just call this children now. Go to types, we'll say children. Tuple. Okay, so I guess we just don't put tuple. We don't put the word tuple. Just say tag or text. Tuple union tag string expected tuple. Okay, interesting. Dictionary. Okay, so we just don't say it's dictionary. One more. Of course. It's easy enough. All right, excellent. All right, so we got the MyPy in. Ah yes, there's no push. One day I'll remember. And let's just make sure the server still works. Oh, Python. we're gonna have to create something in types. Some kind of class I tag. And it's gonna have def render. We're just gonna pass. It's gonna return string. It's gonna be abstract. And where does the abstract thing come from? So we could do that. Okay, well. It's the wrong place. Okay, so where does this come from? Is it just built into the language? Oh, it's at ABC. Abstract base class. Self. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of those tags as a string. We don't have any, that's perfect. Okay. This needs to be an argument. It's truly just a data container. Maybe we'll put them in their own file. Document.py. Another new file. Document header.py. Import or from data classes, import data class. From typing, import dictionary. I just want to get the muscle memory, so I'm going to do the same thing here. From data classes, import data class. maybe these functions go into the utils. Try to reduce circular dependencies if possible. Maybe all of these do everything but render. Util. Styles needs to come. Excuse me. We gotta import document header. Okay, well, Python apparently doesn't like dashes, so rename this. With an underscore. With an underscore. From document header, import document header. There's no self-reference. This will just be children, which is a tuple of tag or text from dot types import tag or text. Should put a dot here too. Make a new variable because we can't change the type of a variable later on. No self. Okay, so we need to go to iTag. And say that this also takes header, which is a document header. Why do you need a dot before documentation header in the import? Good question. It kind of tells Python that the import is relative to the current document, and so it's kind of like dot slash in a sense. I think like if you wanted to go up a folder, you would do dot dot maybe, and no slashes. So you would do like dot dot whatever dot whatever. There's no need for that, and it helps you to differentiate between imports that are like kind of built into Python or that you imported from outside your project, and imports that you have inside your project. Hope that answers your question. Okay, from document header import document header from util import render properties. Styles. more to import here. From document header, import document header. And then from .util import render children. Render properties. And it needs self.children. Self.children. And self.children. Go to here. Just say this takes children. Since we've made the helper. We've made the helper type. This needs styles. So, well, this is a different render styles. We actually do need to call it like this. This doesn't take 2 arguments apparently. Yeah, it doesn't need the header anymore. Okay, so we could do the MyPy now. Just to see the errors that are remaining. Surprisingly, we don't have any. Okay, so I think that we should call this render styles and put it in the util. But this one we should call render class. And render classes. And then this one, render styles. And instead of self, we'll do header is document header. And then when we go to here, so self, we say header, self.header. And then we gotta import it. Now hopefully there's not an error again. And then hopefully we can run it. Import document from libtag. So we'll go to libtag. Okay, whoa. Okay, so this is probably because we're not importing everything properly anymore because we just renamed a whole bunch of things. So I think we gotta go to server. and we just put lib there, and we'll go to init, and here we'll say from dot document port. Probably don't call this index anymore. What's even in here? This is just tag stuff. It's not really tag though. These are more tags. We just rename this as HTML, I guess. And here, do document from document. Oh, do we need the header? There's nowhere that we do. Where do we do lib? Okay. Excellent. That's what I wanted. Okay, so what about here? Document.render needs an arg. That's what it's saying. Returning any from. Okay, well, what if I saved the file? What if I save this file? Those are gone. Good. There's no errors here. If I save this, still an error. No, it's gone. So let's run MyPy. Can't find index for lib index.body. What? Okay, maybe running Python gives us a more legible error. Cannot import document header from here. Oh, so I did do that. Okay. Document header, import document header. Kind of want these all in their own line. Okay, well, the formatter doesn't want to help me to do that, so I'm going to do it all myself. Thank you. Server works. Let's make MyPy happy. Can I find component index for lib index? There's no lib index, so I don't know if this is a caching issue. Alright, well, is there just like a quick Python command, clear cache? interesting. There's a whole MyPy cache directory. Okay, that resolves it. We can run it. We can refresh it. Excellent. Split files nicely. No push, there's no push. Okay, I think I got. We actually did learn a considerable amount there. So last session, I think like my main, the main learning or the main frustration was you had to put self for any function that is an instance function. You have to. You have no choice. The learning this time is about init.py and how we could create libraries, and it'll know where this is. Magic. It'll allow you to import just these things. Magic. Anything with underscores though is going to be magic in Python, so I can't really blame it. But yeah. Theory, we should be able to like import this lib from anywhere, which we do. We do it from here and it finds the lib. We do it from here and it also finds the lib. So it's pretty cool. So if we go to the README, this is one of our primary objectives. I think next is linting. Lint. What am I using? Is there any way just to see what I have installed? Okay, I have AutoPep 8. Okay, Python command line formatter or linter. Pylint? There's no way that's what it's called. This requires init to exist. This is an interesting idea. Alright, well, Pylint, get started. usually they should give installation. So already off to a bad start. You also want spell checking. Does ESL not work well for Python? Well, I mean, I haven't considered ESLint, but I thought ESLint's only for JavaScript. I think the ES stands for ECMAScript, which is the alternative name for JavaScript. Okay. Pilot source. I mean, I do like ESLint. I wish I could. What the heck is from Ashroid import nodes? What? What are you talking about, Pilot? Okay, maybe we say pilot runtime error. I will consider installing Asteroid if that's what's recommended. It should automatically come with it though. I'm not on Windows though. Okay, well, pick Asteroid. Provide a common base representation of Python source code is currently a library powering Pylon's capabilities. It should have come with it, that's my opinion. There's no reason I should have to do it independently. Now there could be a good reason that it's meant to be this way, but at the moment I don't agree with it. But I will do it. So much? Why is it so much? What is all this? Do you ever install multiple libraries and then have them fail because of version mismatches? Very rarely. Python is, in my opinion, worse at it though. I've had the worst experiences with Python. I very rarely have the issues with JavaScript, mainly because package management is really nicely managed in like Node.js, because they have the package JSON and they have the package lock JSON, and so like the folder is the folder is the scope of the dependencies. Python though, Python installs your dependencies globally. And so if you're running a Python if you do a lot of Python projects, if you have one Python project that needs certain dependencies, and you install things for that Python project, and then you switch to a different Python project that needs those dependencies for different versions, you're gonna have an issue because you have the wrong versions installed from the other Python project. And so in Python, you need to create virtual environments in order to manage your dependencies, which is why I have to, every time before I start coding, I had to call this activate function. And this activate brings me into my virtual machine basically for Python, so that it doesn't like muddy up my local environment. It muddies up or my global environment, it muddies up the local environment. Pilot source. Oh, that was a waste. Alright, well, I don't trust Pilot, so I'm just removing it completely. And I'm gonna do a pip freeze, and then I'm gonna do -r requirements.txt. And I'll do a get status, get diff. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that things didn't actually get added, but it seems like they did. Okay, well, this is this is one of the reasons I don't like Python. Git reset hard. So I reset that file. What I need to do is exit the environment, so I need to call deactivate, and pretty much just my idea is just to delete venv. And then reactivate. Oh well, I gotta Python venv Python-m. It's fine that we do this because I need this muscle memory anyway. Activate. Okay, and then we gotta do pip install -r requirements.txt to reinstall everything into our virtual environment. Do a pip freeze just to make sure everything is fine. back. We're back online. We're looking good. You need different versions of Python for different projects. Yeah. Version 3 versus version 2. Yep. That's another aspect. In that, you would need an even further abstraction of a virtual environment. With the VENV, which is short for virtual environment, it's a little light. It's very lightweight, but you have other options. So yeah, this is the standard. Venv is the Python gold standard right now. But you could do, what else? TOX, which seems to allow you to say the Python version you're going to use, your dependencies, different commands that you'll run. But it seems like it's fairly generic. So you can build virtual machines for anything. Conda is another alternative. It's very similar to Venv, but I think it's even heavier weight. Well, Tox is also for testing, so it might not necessarily be what you want to use anyway. For Conda, you need to have like this idea of environment names. So you need to kind of remember, what did I call my environment that I need to activate? How do I? So you just you have to have a really good memory, I guess. But I mean, Conda is pretty popular in the Python world anyway, so you'll probably see it a lot as well. But to me, like, the best option is like something like Docker. Because Docker is way more flexible in that you can use it in more scenarios. Once you know Docker, that's a huge asset. It's a huge selling point for your resume, because knowing Docker is like the pathway to understanding infrastructure and getting more into the infra world. I also thought Nix was pretty good, and I do want to include it in that tutorial at some point. It's similar to Docker, but it's even lighter weight. It's a much lighter weight version of Docker. But the idea is I think you like shell in immediately into this new environment, and you're working from within it. But it has similar issues to Conda, I think, to where you have to remember, what did you call this thing again? So it's like a test of your memory, your recall. Alright, anyway, do we need Pylint? Probably not, because we have the automatic formatter. We'll keep it on the list. It's just, we'll do testing first. I think that they prevent. Sorry, I was just trying to play a chess move. I'm trying to stalemate, but I think that they won't allow it. So we'll see. Maybe they'll blunder. Maybe I'm blundering. Run your king into their territory? Maybe. It's end game right now, so it's just basically just pawns. But I'll just try to make a 3-move draw, but they probably won't do it. I have a phone call at 12:30. Not really sure what to expect from it, but I have a phone call at 12:30. So I might sign off now just so I don't miss it, and then I'll be back. But I mean, I'm pretty happy with the types. The types were very easy to do. It's nice that Python basically only has one library for each thing. It's nice, and it's also bad. It's nice because you don't have to go looking around and see which library is the best or the one that you want to use. But it's bad because if it doesn't work, you're kind of screwed out. Screwed out of the opportunity to use it. Thanks for the good luck, but this phone call I'm more likely going to be rejecting a job opportunity. Because I think I did get 2 offers, so I think I'll get to turn down an offer. So I guess I'll use your luck to do it in the most graceful way possible and make sure that, like, if worst comes to worst, I do have a backup. But I don't expect worst comes to worst. But it's always better to be prepared. Don't burn bridges. Anyway. Yeah, I'll be back maybe an hour or so. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Zuha. I know someone else is on YouTube right now, but yeah, I'll be back in about an hour or so. And we'll do some more Python, and then later in the day, maybe do some chess games. All right. Bye for now.